I'm out with a Trangia Mini today. And I wanted to use it in a scenario that I think I would be using it. I've been wandering around for a bit trying to find nice places, and I've got to the point where I'm going to have some lunch. So that would be my ideal scenario for the Trangia Mini. I don't want to be sitting down on this bench because it's full of dog's hairs. It's like some dog has decided to molt itself completely on here. I don't like to carry around an alcohol stove inside my pots, so I've carried that separately. Let me show you how I've gone with this today. I've got some soup in there, and I've got some flatbreads that I've made. I've just got to cook them. This is the bit where I open this and it goes everywhere. Oh, there we go. I thought that was a good use case for the frying pan and the saucepan. In here I've got my special piece to boil water, which I may not use today, I'm not sure yet. The pot obviously, and the means to light the stove. So I thought we'd start by dry baking a couple of flatbread. I really don't want to put anything down on this bench. It's absolutely minging. Will he stick or not? Let's find out. Whilst he's gently sorting himself out, I'll show you where I am. I'm on a cycle track that was created from a disused railway line, and it's called the Strawberry Line. And what it used to do was be a major artery for strawberry producers to put their wares on and have them transported onto the main train lines and off to market. I was going to put this little Vargo windshield around it, but there's not a breath of wind about anywhere. I film most of my videos on this DJI Action 4. It's great for every day and it's super reliable. But when the weather gets a bit grey and a bit dark, it doesn't act well under a lower light. I'm not quite myself today. Because when I'm filming this, oh, it's a dog's hair there, let's get rid of it. Oh, it's horrible. When I'm filming this, there's people coming past. I'm not really comfortable with just generally filming, and then all of a sudden there's a party of 2 or a party of 5 coming past. I guess that's what you get when you're on a cycle path or public footpath. I'm quite enjoying this little setup for a small lunch or emergency situation, I guess. The thing that I don't like about it is the saucepan's got no dedicated lid. I do like a dedicated lid on my saucepan rather than the alcohol flames going on the bottom of the frying pan, and then you put your frying pan on top of your saucepan and any residues or whatever can then taint your food and add a bad taste to it. So for me, I'd always have to run with this sort of setup, or I'd take an extra plate or an extra bowl or something to go over the top. Let's try a bit. My bread turned out okay. So today's all about the mini Trangia, and this is the sort of scenario I'd use it in if I was out for a day out. I could take something like that, put it in my backpack and just heat up some soup. Something very simple. I heard footsteps just now and they stopped right by me. And when it turns out there was a jogger and she stopped about 3 meters away from me. She didn't even know I was here. And she turned round, got her breath and ran back. So that's one of the beauties of an alcohol stove. You can set them up anywhere and you don't attract attention to yourself. So we get on with this. I must say I'm impressed with that non-stick. It's really good. The only reason I'm tucked away in this little spot today is that I've been searching everywhere for a quiet spot. to do a little bit of cooking. I've been down these footpaths. That led to more or less a dead end or nowhere convenient where I could sit down and do a cook. An added bonus today was it's not rained on me and the sun's trying to come out. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I made a prototype to go on top of this little stove. And I've made a better version this time out of stainless steel. There we go. The reason I created that little metal piece is because the width of this pot support is just a tiny bit big to get a standard cup or mug on. And so what happens is your mug or your pot, it sinks down into the middle, which you don't want. So with that little bent piece of material in that shape, the design of it allows for the simmer ring to still be used. It's an incredibly efficient system. I've managed to do soup that I heated up. I've made 2 of these. I've also boiled water. That's about 400 ml of water, all on this one charge of alcohol. That's pretty impressive. So for a minimalist setup, it cost me £30 on Amazon. I don't think you can go wrong. If you happen to own a mini Trangia system, let me know in the comments what you've done to change it, what you've done to enhance it so it suits your needs better. Because in my experience of these, you always add an extra piece. You add a little chopping board, or you add a spork set, or a little cloth. And it'd be interesting to share and share with anyone else that reads the comments. It's only 2:30 and the light's going already. Let me know your thoughts on this little kit. Thanks for watching. See you next time.